Hi there, I'm Chef Eric Crowley, owner of the Culinary Classroom in West Los Angeles, and today I'm going to show you how to skin a fillet of roundfish, or roundfish fillet, as opposed to a flatfish fillet, which would be a type of fish like a halibut or a fluke or a flounder. This particular fish fillet is a branzino, a Mediterranean-style sea bass. You could also do the same technique with a trout, with salmon, with striped bass, and fish of that type. Those are all what we commonly call round fish. So I have my fish fillet here. It's got the skin on, typically for a poach or for roasting. Sometimes even some saute preparations, I like to take the skin off, and that's very easily done with a boning knife. Chef's knife has too wide of a blade. It's going to wind up sticking too much onto the fish and onto the skin, and a nice boning knife with a pretty long blade is going to be really helpful here. I'm going to take my fish fillet and get it right up to the edge of my counter and the edge of my cutting board. And this is the tail end of the fish fillet. This is where I'm going to start. I'm going to start over here and actually hold my knife perpendicular to my cutting board. I'm going to cut through the flesh of the fish, and when I get to the skin, I stop cutting. When I get to the skin, I'm going to take my knife and basically get underneath that little bit of meat and cut out like that. So I start to create a little flap of skin that I can grab a hold of. Now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to turn it in the other direction where I'm going to cut that way. And notice I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to angle it slightly downward towards the skin. I'm going to hold on to the skin with my fingertips a little bit against my cutting board. I'm going to saw the knife back and forth like this. After I come in about an inch or so, I'm going to go ahead and grab a hold of that skin. If it's really slippery to grab a hold of, go ahead and get some paper toweling around here and start to saw the knife back and forth. Hold on to the skin. I'm actually going to take the skin and kind of saw it back and forth as well. Saw it back and forth and basically push the knife towards the head of the fillet, grab a hold a little bit more skin as you start to work your way down. And that is a de-skinned roundfish fillet. This is really great for grilling now. Although some chefs like to keep the skin on in order to get the skin really nice and crispy. I'll often utilize this to poach. Since the skin is removed, I'll often roast it as well. And that is how you skin a roundfish fillet. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you can get some additional information. If there's a recipe that you would like to see me make, feel free to send an email to requests@Mahalodotcom. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.